Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna go through the head now and hopefully get everything out. These are a little tight, and I knew they were gonna be. Of course. Right, there's one. And two. Then you can get your cam pulled out from the other side. That thing's all ugly. And your little rocker arms, tappets, whatever. Those come out there. Look at that in there. That's just all burnt up. There's like a little bit of gasket in here too. I don't know where the camera is. Yeah, but I did like my little version of a leak down test. The valves are not leaking, and what I usually do is I have them set closed, and I put the spark plug in, and I fill this with like a penetrating lubricant or like WD-40, and then you give it a while and you check down inside the actual ports, the exhaust and the intake, and if there's any liquid in there, obviously one of the valves are leaking. So it didn't get that bad. The inside, I don't know, well, you guys probably can't see. Maybe this light could help, possibly. But the inside is clean. I got my surfaces for the gaskets cleaned on both sides, all sides. All the surfaces are clean, ready to go for the new gaskets. That's all I'm going to be doing is swapping the gaskets and cleaning this out. I'm just going to soak this all in a degreaser. I use the CNC Pro Strength degreaser. It's a foaming degreaser, which is great. You just spray some in, it foams up and works its magic. Don't need any on that part. I just want to make sure everything gets cleaned. Whenever you're doing work on a cylinder, you want to use this kind of brush, which is, I believe it's brass. It's a lot softer. It's not like using, where is it? It's not like using this one, which is a steel wired brush. This one will definitely scar up anything you use it on, especially aluminum. But the brass one is soft. It's soft enough to use on surfaces. I mean, obviously you want to have like how I have the degreaser. You don't want to just sit there grinding away at a soft metal with it. You just want to break free the carbon buildup, and that's really all. I mean, this video is not like some super intense how to port and polish, which I will be doing soon actually. Not anything crazy. It's just like how I would do it, like the same thing I'm gonna do for my car. I'm gonna get rid of all the little defects from the manufacturer with the casting, and then just basically port match them to the gaskets so that everything goes in nice and smooth. But yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy. I just want to get a lot of the as much carbon buildup in there as I can, because that works away at your performance. I mean, people always say little things like, oh, with a motor this small, it doesn't matter. If it didn't matter, it probably wouldn't be out there as something to do. I mean, I get it. These are small horsepower motors. It's not like you're making, you know, like 100, 200 and all that, but all of these little techniques, cleaning out carbon, making sure your valves are lapped, all of that plays a huge role. And people might, like I said, say it doesn't matter because the amount of horsepower it produces. That has nothing to do with it. Performance is performance, efficiency is efficiency. If you want a very well performing and reliable engine, then you'll take care of your engines. If you think because it has a low horsepower it doesn't need maintenance and stuff like that, that's fine for you. This whole situation is a mistake on my part with the little gasket. I actually spoke to a few people in my group, which is the not my group, but one of the groups I'm a part of. You guys should check them out, Backyard Pit Bike Nation. Any question you ask, trust and believe it will be answered there. Like, I knew what was my problem, but when I posted the status in there, you know, the group gets back to you, which I love. It's like an excellent platform. I think I would say it's the best pit bike platform out there. And you got companies like T-Bolt and like the guy Vince from T-Bolt, he's involved in that group as well. It was actually pretty cool. I sent them a picture on Instagram of this 50 that I'm working on now. Just told them a little bit about it and sent like one of my nicest pictures of it. And they actually posted the picture on their page, which to me was like insane. So big shout out to them for the shout out. This is a shout out. But yeah, big shout out to them for doing that, because you know, a lot of people that didn't know about my Instagram or about my bikes were able to you know, see it and let me know what they think. A few guys asked me about one guy, I haven't seen the comments today if there is any, but a guy asked me about like my tire size setup and everything. Like, you know, it's cool that us guys, gals, whoever that are interested in the same things, we stick together so that, you know, it just expands the love of what we do. When people come together, that's what happens. When you got people that are all distanced, like, it's hard to keep something alive, but you bring them all together and it makes it a little bit harder to give up, because you got so many other people that are, you know, right there with you. So I definitely like the fact that they thought I got that on the lens. I like the fact that they have that group out there to keep people involved. And the administrator of the group is Adam Garcia, and he is very, very active in the group. Like, he's always posting pictures, commenting on posts. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna comment on every single post you put out there, but he's usually like the first to give your post a like or a comment or a little advice or whatever. Really cool, down to earth guy. So yeah, check them out. It's right on Facebook. Go up to groups, right in Backyard Pit Bike Nation. It'll say BPBN, and yeah, I'll be in there. A couple of my friends are in the group as well. They're not as involved, but you know, they're in there because they ride pit bikes. I actually seen a couple of kids riding past not too long ago, like yesterday, the day before, and it was just cool. They were both on pit bikes. I usually see the big groups of guys that go past and they do the wheelies and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's good to know when you got people in your neighborhood that, you know, do what you do. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, this wasn't going to be anything crazy. I'm just cleaning up the inside because there was some metal shavings. I seen nothing on the piston and ring, nothing on the cylinder. It was just the top end, probably from these, like the rockers, or I mean, it does look a little It's a little blued on the inside, but there wasn't any like major grinding or anything like that going on. So I'm gonna get her all cleaned up and then throw it back together, and I'll have a video of the startup. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.